How is the church different from a physical building or organization?
So this is a really good question. I think the best way to answer this is to break it down into two parts. So let's answer the first part. How is the church different from a physical building? Let's look at the first instance that the church has mentioned. This is Matthew 16:18. The Lord is talking to Simon and says, "You are Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church." In one sense, the Lord's words, he says, "I will build my church." The church is a building, but the distinction there is that this church is not a physical building, all right? How can I say this? Let's look to what Peter has to say. In 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 4, he says, "Coming to him a living stone." He's referring to the Lord Jesus. Then he says in verse 5, "You yourselves also, as living stones, are being built up into a spiritual house." So, when the Lord is talking about building his church, he is talking about his people coming together to be built up as a building that is spiritual. And you know what this also implies? Is that with a physical building, I can walk in and walk out whenever I please. But because this building is spiritual and involves us, that means that when I'm part of the church, I don't just walk in and walk out. I'm part of a building with people, right? I'm not related to something that's materialistic. I'm related to people. And this is the kind of church that the Lord is building today.